What is up, awesome people, and welcome to Pokeology Facts, the series that takes a game and breaks it to our advantage. And that's exactly what we're doing in this episode with Glitch Time! I wanted to start us off with a well-known glitch from Generation 2 that is close and dear to my heart, and that is of course the box change cloning method, which, if you perform today, will throw in all 3 Johto starters and to top it all off, an item duplication for absolutely free! No save data destruction applied, unless you do it wrong and get a save data destroyed message. Box change method present in Generation 2 involved the exploitation of the Pokemon storage system and the fact that the game needed to save every time a box was changed. The process that the game undertakes while saving during a box change goes like this. Firstly, the Pokemon data on all PC boxes is saved, and then the Pokemon data on the player's party. Depositing a Pokemon into the PC before switching the box and interrupting the saving process, aka turning off the power or doing a soft reset, at the right moment causes said Pokemon to be both present in both the box and the player's party. This method allows the player to clone up to 5 Pokemon at the same time, along with any items that the duplicated Pokemon is holding, which is awesome for an infinite amount of rare candies and TMs. But what about the Johto starters? I hear you all typing away in the comments section below. Well, let's take a look at the process that is needed to obtain all 3 starters without the need for a friend or another game. Firstly, you need to start a new game as per usual. Name your character, get the Pokegear, and see Professor Elm. Once you're done talking to Professor Elm and you're given the option to select one of the 3 starter Pokemon, it is imperative, let me say that again, imperative that you save your game or this glitch will not work. Now, you're free to choose your first Pokemon. I'm gonna go with Chikorita to start this glitch off, cause why not? I'll have all 3 Pokemon in the end anyways. Play to the game as per normal, making way to see Mr. Pokemon, to meeting up with your rival for the first time, and back to Professor Elm. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Grab the 5 Pokeballs from the Professor's assistant, and let the glitch commence. Head back out to Route 29 and find and weaken a wild Pokemon. From here, catch it. Now you have yourself a fodder Pokemon for the glitch, as you need 2 Pokemon in your party in order to deposit a Pokemon into the PC. After that, give your starter Pokemon a Pokeball to hold. This will come in very handy in the next part of the glitch. So once you've done all that, head to Cherry Grove City Pokemon Center and deposit your starter Pokemon into Box 1. Exit out of that menu and select Change Box and choose Box 2. Now this is where it gets tricky. Depending on what version you are playing, you need to reset or turn off your game as the game is saving. Players of Pokemon Gold and Silver have the easy time doing this, as it will work at any point during the saving message. Just make sure to turn it off before it does actually save. As for Pokemon Crystal players, it's not as simple. The game only allows for half a second after the last period in saving shows up. Not much leeway indeed, so I suggest practicing before going for this glitch. Once you've reset or turned your game off, continue the game and hopefully you'll be back in Professor Elm's laboratory. If not, then you're probably too late or too quick with turning your game off, and you'll need to redo everything again. If you were successful, however, go ahead and select your second starter Pokemon. In my case, it's Totodile. Back to Cherry Grove City Pokemon Center and access your PC again. In Box 1 there should be the first starter Pokemon that you selected, waiting to be withdrawn. And what's even better, is now you have access to a Pokeball, which means you don't need to see Mr. Pokemon to catch a Pokemon. That saves us quite a lot of time. Now, take that Pokeball and head back into the wild and catch yourself another Pokemon. Keeping in mind that if you do fail to catch a Pokemon with that single Pokeball, you will need to see Mr. Pokemon again and finish the errand for Professor Elm to grab more Pokeballs. Back to PC, and here we go again. Deposit both starter Pokemon into Box 1, and same as before, change the box to Box 2, and reset or turn your game off during the save message. If done correctly, you'll be back in Professor Elm's laboratory for the 3rd and last time, where you can pick up your final starter Pokemon, which for me was my Cyndaquil, and my other 2 Pokemon are waiting for my return back in Cherry Grove City to withdraw from the PC. And that is how you get all 3 Johto starters without the need for a friend or another game. However, just a little side note, whichever 2 Pokemon you pick up from the final trip to Cherry Grove City will not appear in your Pokédex. To fix this, just breed both starter Pokemon in the daycare center and you'll be just fine. And with that happy and interesting note, that is it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new. Now, for those who have forgotten or haven't seen my last video, I left you guys a discussion theory where I said to you guys, have you guys got a reason as to why NPCs like Lance, Getsus, Iris, Falconer, etc. have Pokemon that are underleveled? Whether it be they know moves before their time or are evolved before when their supposed level. But yeah, I asked you guys, have you got a theory as to why this is? So far I've seen some really interesting theories. I've seen theories very close to my theories. I've seen theories including like a lot of natural stuff that could happen. I've seen a lot of man-made theories, and I've also seen a lot of theories that try and think about it a way a Game Freak member could think about it. And honestly, that is hard to do because heck, who knows what's going through Game Freak's mind when they make these games. But anyways, in regards to doing the video and compiling all your theories, I'm going to leave that open until this time next week. So keep an eye out for that and make sure to leave your theory in the comments section of the last video. I'm going to leave a link for that video right here, right now, as well as at the end of this video. So don't forget to do it before this time next week, or you'll probably miss out a chance on having your theory featured in that video. And as I said, there have been some awesome theories, and you guys are hell more creative of it than I am. Heck, I'll give you that credit. As for theories like that, mine are pretty dull, but you'll see when I do that video. But anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. As I already mentioned, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and a few people have asked am I going to do a few special things for this channel. The answer of course is yes. I'm actually going to do something special for 5,000 subscribers. At the moment, or at the time of recording this video, as you can probably tell, I'm recording this probably half asleep because it's about nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm dreadfully tired, but anyways, I'm up to 3,789 subscribers, which is freaking awesome. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Obviously, big shout out there to Pip Knight for helping out with this channel. Freaking awesome. But anyways, my first subscriber special will be at 5,000 subscribers, so before I hit that, I'll let you guys know what will be the first sub special. It should be a pretty interesting one. I'm actually thinking about doing 2 subscriber specials, one at 5,000, one at 10,000, so let's aim for those. It'll be freaking awesome if we can get to those milestones. But anyways, I ramble on, I need some sleep, so having said that, that's it for this episode, and until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever.